Mr. Nyren here. Welcome back to Hyrule Total War Classic Ultimate, my submod for Undying Nephilims mod, Hyrule Total War. So, it's based on the 2014 release. We are back in the Labrynna Regime campaign that I started in, I believe, February 2021 or January, I don't remember. Okay. And alright, we will continue immediately. So we are attacking a Goron settlement, Gor Dalagra. The war has reached the Gorons, and we're playing as the Labrynna Regime, and they are selling out. So we have Captain Xorbus with 81 Gorons, including the mounted fire warriors and the rubber guards. Okay. Then we have Biggoron the Unstoppable, giant Goron general, custom general, one of the biggest giants in the game, in the mod. And then we have an army of Gorons, including rubber guards, mounted fire warriors, and Goron guardians. Our army is also pretty elite. We have Knights of Ambi, we have Palace Watch, we have home guards, they are medium, we have gunners, hand cannoneers, blue dragoons, gunners on dragons, pretty much or pistolmen on dragons, and then we have bastions, rock shamans, and bracers. They are the crown ridge Gorons. They are mercenaries from one area only, so they march them all the way from down here. I believe the battle is over here, so they have marched a long way. Okay, we have mechs, and we have General Olboribi leading the army, and it's a very balanced battle. I believe that the balance of power is army strength ratio 1-1, so it's very even. Their giant can only be killed by certain troops, like the gunner post, which if they are selling out, which I believe they are, then we might get to use the gunner post. Usually in attack battles, where we are the in battles where we are the aggressor. I believe that the gunner posts are worthless because we can't move them. They are in fixed positions, but if they are selling out, then I believe that we will be able to use them effectively against the selling troops of the enemy. And the hand cannoneers and the gunners can take out the Biggoron hero. Same with the gunner post. Try to take him out with the hand cannoneers. They throw cannonballs, so they are good against giants. None of the infantry and cavalry can take out Biggoron, but these gunners can kill Biggoron. We need to kill him. Okay, we will fight the battle on the battle map. We are in the late game of this campaign, so I want to finish it. We'll only play one battle per video, because this game has a tendency, this mod has a tendency, Hyrule Total War Classic Ultimate, has a tendency to crash before or after battles, especially after battles. And if it does when I record with Bandicam, like I'm doing now, then I lose the final 5 minutes of the video, even if I can restore the rest of the video. So I don't want... it's a battlefield battle. They sallied out, but we weren't laying siege, I see. Okay, so they will show up on the other side of the battlefield, and we need to position our troops. The gunner post over here. Place them in loose formation. Problem is I don't know exactly where the enemy will be. Place the gunner post here. Maybe they shouldn't be in loose. Change my mind. Okay. Maybe they should. I want a line like this. I don't like that we have a hill. Maybe they should be placed somewhere else. Like this. I also want them to be kind of a wall. I don't want them to be too spread out here. This looked good. Okay. I have 7 crossbowmen. No, we had more than 7. They, I think, should be over here. No, they can be all the way over here. The hand cannoneers and the gunners. I think we will place the gunners behind the gunner post. So they fit very well. There's defensive troops there. Hand cannoneers. I want them specifically to target Biggoron. So we'll place them behind everybody else. In front of the gunner post we need the infantry. So they can defend. We only had 9 Knights of Ambi. Remnant force. I think the grenadiers can also be placed here and defend. Okay, we have some other infantry troops. Home guards should certainly be in front of the gunner post, used as cannon fodder together with the actual Tuki slaves here. Okay, we have some more infantry troops. We'll place over here. Can be in shield wall formation. No, we don't need them to be in shield wall because the enemy is the Gorons and they do not. Shield wall is good when defending against ranged units. They protect better against missiles, but it's actually worse in melee. So we won't use it in melee. Against the Gorons. They are mostly melee. They also have bomb throwers, but I don't believe they had any in this army. Okay. Then we have some mercenaries. The crown-rich Gorons. We will place them on the side. Prevent the enemy from steamrolling. On the sides there. Okay, and the bastions. If they come from behind, it could be good to have troops here too. And then we have the mechs. Place them on the side. We have the blue dragoons can be placed on this side. Okay, and then we have the leader. Be in front of the Gorons, but behind the rest of the troops. Okay, I think I have selected everyone now. Maybe the hand cannoneers should be in loose formation. Yeah. Of course, the infantry. to make sure that they don't move. Okay, this infantry will be in guard mode. And then the other infantry could also be in guard mode. A different group. Okay, and we have a bodyguard of Knights of Ambi. Okay. Alright, then I'm done. And I need to pause the game. So I usually want to control the general in battles like this. See you soon. Alright, I'm back. It worked. So we are controlling General Olboribi. So he's a man or a woman in randomly in battles, because the generals of the Labrynna Regime, they are randomized. So the battle model is either a woman or a man. Of course, the name sounds manly, so I think it's a male general, but the model that spawned in this battle is a female. Okay. Now we can start the battle. Pause the game. Here we have the smaller Goron army. We have a unit of rubber guards. Pretty good infantry. They have mounted fire warriors. One of the biggest cavalry units in the game. Really powerful unit. 2 of them. Okay. Then they have the large army coming from behind. Biggoron, their leader, in the back. Custom general. That's the real army that we're facing. Unfortunately, most of our army is pointing the wrong way. Didn't expect the large army to come from behind. We can't move the gunner post, so that means the gunner post is pointing towards the smaller army when I wanted it to point towards the larger army. That's not good. Hopefully they can fire backwards, but in the worst case they can't. Okay, we will see what happens now. We'll still attack the larger army when it gets closer. So we are in the late game. I have conquered more than half of the map. And yeah, we just need to finish off the Kokiri, the Gorons, and and take Hyrule Prime and defeat Highlands. We also need to defeat the fairies. So the fairies have managed to reconquer their capital. We conquered it at least 2 times and lost it 2 times. We need to take it to win the game as Labrynna. So the fairies need to be defeated, and we need Hyrule's capital. We are not at war with them currently. So a war with Hyrule will be necessary too. But since before we are at war with the fairies, the Lyssalfos, the Kokiri, and some others. Oh, enemy is here already. Don't want these guys to fire at will. We want them to turn around and attack Biggoron. Okay, that should be enough. Good that we had the crown-rich Gorons in the back. Okay, so we are at war with the Kokiri, the Gorons since before, and the Lyssalfos. But only the Lyssalfos have a strong presence in the forest. The Kokiri only have like 1 or 2 areas. They have their forest temple, I believe. I think that's the only area they have left. I believe we defeated them in the Sora lands in the previous episode. Okay, the Lyssalfos, they have quite a few areas, but they are pretty weak. So the Gorons is the only threat out of the three, and then the fairies of course is a threat because they managed to defeat our army that was laying siege at, that had taken their capital. I believe they took it back, and yeah, we need to reconquer the capital of the fairies and defeat their armies. And they are pretty strong. Okay, I think we'll send the blue dragoons over there to harass their cavalry. Pistolman, Labrynna, riding biters, riding blue bears into battle. Sometimes I say the wrong word despite thinking the right word. It's weird. Okay, anyway, it's been a while since I last did a video where I spoke. Okay, let's hurry up. Need to take out Biggoron, their giant Goron general. Look, even the mounted fire warriors look small compared to Biggoron. Stop running now. Kill Biggoron. The reason the blue dragoons need to attack the mounted fire warriors is because otherwise they will steamroll hand cannoneers. We need them to take out Biggoron because no other unit can do it except the gunners and the grenadiers. Yeah, the grenadiers can also kill him. They probably spent their ammunition, forgot about them. Oh, Biggoron is already bloody. He can take a few hits from the hand cannoneers. Now he's really bloody. Hopefully we will be able to take him out. Looks huge. Really impressive giant. Way bigger than the giants of Warcraft Total War. He's much bigger. I don't know why they are failing. Change my mind. Grenadiers can also move towards Biggoron. Ah, we took him out. Good. Biggoron the Unstoppable has been killed by the hand cannoneers. The only real threat. Okay, then we need you guys to retreat. You're too valuable to be wasted. Can place their fire at will on now. Okay, and we will move in these guys. And we'll order the army to charge. The infantry army at least. Under AI control, order them to move to the army. The gunner posts are blockading the way for some of the troops, but it's fine. Okay, the smaller Goron army has been defeated. Very good. We'll order the troops to move. Look at these guys. They are huge. They look really cool. They're unique animations there when they move their head and such. I think it's unique. Our mechs look small in comparison. They are also cool. Hand cannoneers have started to fire at the enemy. Our blue dragoons are moving back. Unit of Knights of Ambi started to move together with the giant crown-rich Goron bastions. Okay. Be a huge battle soon. Moving forward the infantry. Okay, it's time to make use of our range units. We'll order the border guards to attack the crossbowmen. Okay. Gunners could also be ordered to move. They are moving. They are firing from this distance. They have a long distance. Very good. And the gunner post can fire despite having their backs towards the enemy. So they can fire backwards. Very good for us. Okay, and the grenadiers should also be ordered to attack. Okay, I think we're done. Now we can control the general. Then we'll move out of this. We did enable running when zoomed out, because otherwise it could cause an issue. With the medieval tutorial engine or a project tool, it would lead to a crash. So I like to avoid switching between running and walking when zoomed in on the general, because the same button is used by the tool for one of the features, and when we're zoomed in using that feature it can crash. Here we have the hand cannoneers. Oh, and over there we have some Gorons fighting our crown-rich Gorons. We'll move towards them. They are closer than I thought. These are the bracers. They are not the big ones. They are actually the smaller ones. Fighting the fire warriors there, I believe, or rubber guards. Gorons versus Gorons. So the crown-rich Gorons are mercenaries, recruitable by most factions if you hold their area of crown ridge. And I believe that Labrynna conquered the area, and that's why they can recruit them. They are the only faction that has access to them, because it's only one area on the map that allows the recruitment, and it's surrounded by Labrynnian and Tuki areas. Right, so they are fighting our Saki infantry. Labrynna is like the worst infantry in the game, or one of the worst infantry units. It's like Labrynna is they have good cavalry and good, especially good ranged units. They are a ranged heavy faction, and their cavalry is pretty weak, or few in numbers, like the mechs here that you can see here. Here you have the giant crown-rich Gorons and the mechs. Jesus, Gorons need to retreat. They are very fast, by the way. I need to move back with the general, because our troops are broken. Need to order our bodyguard to come and back us up here. Otherwise their cavalry will come and run us down, of course. Hopefully they will ignore us. Let's move out. Here is the bodyguard. Need to find our army and take protective measures. We do not want their cavalry to run us down. This was a hard-fought battle. Here we have some bastions. Let's continue the battle. We won the battle. Pause the battle. We want to see what is happening. So we did manage to win. We killed 62% of the enemy. And percentage allies killed 42%. So we have 42% losses. 62% enemies killed. Still have some blue dragoons firing. There's salvos at enemy. Some rubber guards that have broken here. Very good. But they did manage to break our bastions, so they could be broken, despite being huge stone golems. Okay. So they managed to break even the Gorons and the mechs, I believe. Look at them. They were still fighting here, but now that these guys are broken, the rubber guards, 25 of them, broke because we had a numerical advantage, and thanks to our gunners and such. We only have very few mechs remaining. 4, I believe I had a full unit. So yeah, they are still not as good as the Goron infantry. They have really good armor, not that good attack. The bastions are really good, of course, but check their stats. 16 attack, it's still pretty good, and charge bonus 4. 6 total defense. They have really good defense, and hit points 3. They are a good unit, excellent morale, can't hide, very good stamina. Then the bastions, hit points 2, so 1 less hit points. And attack 7, charge bonus 1, they are way worse than the mechs in that sense, but they are more numerous, I believe. And they have 27 defense, so the defense is 1 better actually. Can hide in long grass. They can ambush in grass, okay. Good morale. But I would say that the mechs are better. But that these guys have a slightly better defense. Only slightly, but the mechs are better in everything else. And almost as good. But the bastions are more numerous. The mechs were very few. Okay. The other troops here, they are totally like obsolete compared to the Goron infantry, but thanks to the help of ranged units and cavalry, we managed to win. Of course, they wouldn't have won if Biggoron was still alive. Okay. We'll start the game again. Start the battle, and yeah, we've already won. We had some losses here. Might need to send reinforcements. So yeah, we'll do short videos in Hyrule Total War. At least short videos in battle. I mean 1 battle per video, because otherwise it could crash after the battle and we lose progress. We lose the final 5 minutes of the video. I don't want that. But on the map we can be a little bit more... I believe we can have longer videos on the map, because the game doesn't crash on the map. Okay. These Crown Rage Goron units, they have like a knockback. When they run into you, you are moved forward. Okay. unit routes. Okay. We move towards this unit, hand cannoneers. So we have come pretty far in this campaign, but we still haven't defeated the enemies yet. Kira almost defeated. They have one area. They have a huge army there, I believe. The fairies have pushed us back, so we're back on square one there. Need to build a new army and attack again. The Gorons, we won this battle, so we'll probably take the area now. Gorforgari or whatever it was named, Goronduga, I don't remember. But in order to take the other areas of the Gorons, we might need reinforcements. Hopefully the Sora's domain will be able to send reinforcements too, so we are allied to them in this campaign. I'm controlling both factions currently, because otherwise the AI would never aid the player. So I decided to control them too, so they can join forces with each other, as long as they are allied. They had the same enemies, and Sora did nothing. They were a vassal. The Gorons and the Kokiri decided to let them try their hands at taking back their land and joining Labrynna in order to do so, because Labrynna was pushing back the Kokiri and the Gorons, so there was no reason for the Sora to stay neutral anymore. When their enemies were being defeated with the Labrynnians, it made sense for them to ally the Labrynnians to get back their country. Now they might want revenge against the Gorons too, for taking areas in their area, in their country, I mean in their lands. Okay. So I played this campaign a lot during 2021. Didn't play much in this year. I believe I played 4 episodes, I believe, this year. This is the 5th one. So I have hardly played a game this year. But this is the campaign I'm closest to finish. I will not conquer the entire map, but I will certainly finish the goals of the campaign, or be defeated while doing so. So we will defeat the fairies and take the capital of Tarm's Ruin, and we need to hold it for 5 turns too. And most likely we will kill off the fairies, and Kingdom of Hyrule, at least we will hold their capital for 5 turns. That's the goal. And besides that, I don't really need to do anything but hold a specific number of regions. So we'll take the Goron areas, the Kokiri areas, the Lysselfoss areas, and maybe the Fairy and Hyrule areas, and that should do it. So we killed 88% and lost 43%. We lost half the army. See the carnage here. We had great use of the mechs and crown-rich Gorons. We lost a lot of those crown-rich Gorons. Problem with them is that they are only available in their homeland, one area on the map, and of course it takes forever to move new troops from there. So the mechs are better in that sense. We can get them from everywhere as long as we have the right building. But of course, in this, I believe in Hyrule War, when you play Labrynna, I believe there are 3 different buildings for units, and only one out of those 3 can get the mechs. And if you build that one, you can't build the other 2. So in certain areas we can get different types of units, like the hand cannoneers, the gunners, the blue dragoons, but we can't get the steam tank and the mechs. So we can't get them from everywhere, but we can get them from a lot of places. Well, the Gorons, unfortunately, can only be recruited at Crown Ridge, far away. Okay, Olboribi won the battle. He had 647 Labrynnian troops. He lost 596. He lost a third of the army. We restored some troops when we won the battle. He had a bunch of hurt troops that were healed back up. So he lost about a third. Then remaining 1051 killed 218 of the enemy. And I believe this is that we took 100 captured. We captured 100, I think. Captain Xorbus of the Gorons had 3 units. I believe 2 units of fire warriors or rabbi guards, and no, 2 units of mounted fire warriors and 1 unit of rabbi guards, I believe. And they lost 27, have 54 remaining, and they killed 76. They did very well for 3 units. They were elite units, and they have cavalry. Biggoron the Unstoppable, they had 361 Gorons, killed 290, lost 292. 69 remaining, so they lost most of their army. So 361 Gorons was almost an entire army. An entire army of Gorons is probably like 500 something, 600. Okay, 575 enemies killed. They killed more than they lost, so they still did well. Let's check the details. Okay, we have a Knights of Ambi unit that didn't kill anyone. Probably the bodyguard. They were in a battle against mounted fire warriors, but they didn't kill anyone. Okay, bodyguards, the crossbowmen, they killed 14 of the enemy. Gunner post unit killed 33 of the enemy. Blue dragoon mounted pistolmen killed 7. Okay, and we have a gunner unit killed 24, another killed 14. Grenadiers only killed 1, that was very bad. Hand cannoneers killed 1, but probably Biggoron, so that was good. Gunners, but they could have killed more. No, I was wrong. Grenadiers, I see. The hand cannoneer killed Biggoron, which was good, but should have killed more than that. I mean, that was not the best result. Gunners killed 4, very bad. But I didn't let the gunners fight the main army. I clicked on them to attack the army after I had already ordered the infantry to fight. Maybe they didn't really get into position and do much. Mechs, they killed 41 of the enemy. They did very well, but we had some losses too. Bracers, they killed 8, not very good. Rock shamans killed 5. They didn't kill a lot, but they were good at holding the line. Took slaves, killed only 4. They are the worst unit in the army. Palace watch, killed 10. And cannoneers killed 2. This one did well. Okay. And because the game can crash, now we will end the recording here. See you in the next video. Bye.